love how he focuses there. Focus on me now. Alright, Pusha gang fam. Man, I got so much content for you guys. If you just joined us in our 26,000 subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're an OG, you know what I'm saying? If you're part of the gang, you can hang. Alright guys, so I got a lot of content for you guys. I know I've been AWOL for some minute, but I'm back at it. And for now, what I'm gonna do is that every Monday I'm gonna do things for the teenagers from the age of 13 all the way to 25, and then on Wednesdays I'm going to drop from the 25-year-olds all the way to 30, and the guys that are actually working a 9 to 5 and still want to hustle. So that is going to be my, my new thing from now on. So follow me around. We're going to talk about how to make money online the legit way, like I've always said. And number 2, how to make money besides being online as a pure hustler, going out there and making money. And by the way guys, I always say this is my own opinion. Please don't come at me like, yo, you guru, you fake guru. Yo, it's my opinion. Use it, don't use it, it's up to you. But let's get straight into it. How to start a clothing line with a low budget. So you have a low budget, you're 13, you're 14, even if you're 25, when you're in the age groups and you're like, you know what, I didn't look at my dreams when I was still young. You can still revive them. I'm gonna help you how to start your own clothing line if you have a budget, great for you. But if you have a small budget, I am going to help you and give you the tips and tricks of exactly how I started the Pusha range that is actually making close to about 15 to 20k per month when you're pushing really hard. So I'm going to, this time, I'm actually going to go in the descriptions and give you 2 options. The first option, if you're around Joburg, I'm going to give the direct address of where to go and get good quality t-shirts for a super low price. And if you're not from Joburg, you can go to our site because we've got a nice place where you can actually get 10 plain t-shirts or plain caps or whatever we're gonna use. But I'm not gonna sit here and I'm gonna actually show you around. We did a video, we did an ad. It didn't come out as well as I wanted to be, but I guess it's as good as the editors and the guys could do it. So I'm going to give you, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you what we shot for marketing. So we're going to talk also about a little bit about marketing, how to market your clothing line after you have it. But before we start with that, how do you actually start? Where do you start? How do you get the t-shirts? How do you print this right here? Can you focus on that? How do you print that right there? And how do you package it? Where do you sell it? And all of that. So let's get into the video with this.
When the lights come on and they stop recording, and the whole world now wants to hear your story. Talk about that car. Shit. Panama. 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 Shit, Panama. Talk about that car.
So if you're starting like a clothing line, you have no budget, this is the end product that you want to have, right? You want to have different types of t-shirts, you want to feel the texture, you want to have different types of designs on it, so you can feel the texture, you can look at it and see exactly what you want. At the end of the day, it's just to get a lot of variety and see what your people would like. So it's basically going to your nearest printer. If you don't have a printer, like I said, I will help you if you are trying to print something and you're starting from get-go. But local printers, you'll always have a local printer around your town. If you don't have, this will probably cost you close to about 45 rand all the way to about 65 rand just to print this. Depends what quantity you're printing with, how much they're charging you. But it's very simple, and for us, time when do you start buying the machine and it becomes a little bit cheaper because this is what you are saving to do at the end of the day, right? So it's just print on demand type of thing. So that's the t-shirt that you want to get. That will actually cost you the t-shirt and the print like that, just one color print, that will cost you close to about 60 to 70 rand, the t-shirt and the print. that's on low, right? Or 100 rand. Look to between that budget. Now with caps and things that we just started doing, obviously we just use tags and put them on we don't, some of the caps we don't make, some of the caps we do make in-house. So but if you're just starting, go to your nearest Joburg place where you can stock it and just put your tag there so that your caps discarasa, right? So this is basically what you need. You need the plastics. The plastics, about 100 plastics. You can get it for about 200 rand to 300 rand. And then what you need is actually these tags, and what you need is these labels. You don't actually need it. You can just go, if you don't need the labels, you can just print on the caps. You can do embroidery on the caps. Embroidery will cost you from 30 to 40 rand. But this alone will cost you probably about 600 to 700 for 50. For 50 leathers, and the ones for your t-shirts at the back will cost you about 700 to 800 rand, 100. So these are the type of prints, like I said, I'm gonna say this in the video as well, that I'm not gonna just splash my logo. I have different type of things, designs. Like my logo, that's my logo. You can't put your logo on your shirt. Let me explain why in the next let me just sit down and come back to the video and explain why you want to do these type of things and add these little things, because it makes you look professional from get-go. So try to get more like a yellow one with black print, a black with yellow one, so you can know what looks good on your t-shirts. So start with 10 t-shirts, different colors, and just test the material and test the plastics. Packaging is mostly important to me. I believe so much in packaging, because people buy more packaging and buy the name. But okay, let me go back and actually explain why you want to do it. Okay, before we hit the streets, and I'm with my team, we're just gonna hit the streets and I'm gonna show you how we shot everything, how we go about certain things. But before you start, make sure that you have to have a budget. Unfortunately, if you're going to start a clothing line, you have to have a budget. Now I know I get a lot of DMs of, BA, I don't have any money, it's tough at home, and I'm only 13, I'm only 15. And I've always said this, when I was 15, I used to work at Spur Kindergarten. I don't know what they call it now, Spur Range, I think. I was a waiter there, and I used to work there as a waiter. I did a test there, and I used to get a lot of tips. So if you're well, I don't know if it's allowed, if it's legal, but there's ways of making money. Go wash someone's car. You can open up a car wash. You can put a car wash type of thing next to your house and start earning some cash, 30 bucks, 50 bucks. I know I wash my car for 70 rand, and I go to the same teenager. He's about 17, I think. I go to that guy every single time my car has to be washed. He makes some money, so you can save up a bit. Please don't be lazy and just think of easy. The way that you're going to get caught in this hustle game is that if you're trying to figure out easy ways to make small money, that's why you become 30 and you're frustrated because an app is not giving you money. So get into it and actually start saving up. Ask for chores at home, 20 bucks, 30 bucks there. Immediately when you start getting your first 500 bucks to 1,000 rand where you have saved up, I'm going to tell you exactly how to start by step of how to start your clothing line. First thing you're going to need is your clothing line logo. That is very obvious, but some people don't know that. Yeah, you're going to start a logo, but besides the logo, what does the logo brand stand to you? Like, don't go for things that are catchy, because immediately when they're out of trend, I know Boss Zonke and all those things. Remember the song that used to come in and people used to make clothing lines with it, and then when it fades out, no one wants to buy that thing anymore. Make sure that your brand stands for something. Like example, Pusha clothing, it's for the hustlers and the go-getters. It does make sense, you know. So I know entrepreneurs and people that hustle and that, you know, go out the norms would definitely buy my gear. It speaks to them. It speaks to a lot of people. It speaks to the doctors. It speaks to the nurses. It speaks to anyone that is actually not out there waiting for a government to do something for them. You know, it's just one of those things. So it must have a meaning. Now, number two is partly with number one. Do not, this is my advice, do not think that you're just gonna take your logo and then you're gonna slap it on a t-shirt and then you're gonna expect people to buy it. No, it really doesn't work like that. I've seen a lot of people, they call their brand, let me say, Pusha. But if you've seen Pusha, our logo is way different from our designs, you know what I'm saying? So our designs would have captions, it would have that Pusha alone, and it would speak to someone from far. But if I had that, my logo, which looks like this, and if I had it on a t-shirt, people would be like, and I'm trying to sell that, like, it wouldn't appeal to so many people. But I try to find things like hustle, go harder, nobody cares, start working. I have a lot of symbols and things like that I can work with, you know, but the brands, like the logo stays the same. I could have it maybe at the back of my t-shirts, which is one of the things I'm going to tell you where to get. If you want to change your tags at the back, I'm going to tell you where to also get that. If you want to, small things like that. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that's our logo right there on my pants. Focus. There we go. If you want to get how to get that, I'm going to tell you also where to get that. So it's the little detail things, but when you're first starting out, please don't worry about things like that. First thing that you have to worry about is actually getting a logo. And if you are saying I'm so broke, and I know most local designers charge 500 bucks just for a logo to a hot 3,000 rand just for a logo, I understand. I'm gonna shoot you up and go to a place called Fiverr, right? Fiverr's got a lot of designers across the world. You can easily get a logo for like 80 rand to 90 rand to 100 rand to 200 rand. It's very cheap. And if you have like, one thing that's nice about Fiverr is that if the person doesn't get your brief right, or whatever you're asking them to do right, you don't have to pay them. So, but you have to pay before, and then if they don't get it right, you can just tell Fiverr and choose another designer. That's what's so nice about it. So that's the first thing you have to do. Go to Fiverr, or if you know a local designer who can do it for 100 bucks or 200 bucks, just make sure they get you your logo and what you stand for and what is your brand all about. You have to get that right. If your brand is all about speaking to the cyclists, then you know where you're going. If it's speaking to the mothers, the hustle, maybe mom hustle or whatever, I don't know. But your brand has to make sense. The way that I would give an example, I'll give an example of people buy the story behind the brand. They don't actually buy the brand. They don't actually buy Pusha, but they buy the story behind the brand. That's what you're trying to sell. They're not buying the t-shirt. They're not buying the pants. They're not buying the cap. They're buying, if I wear this, let me make an example. If people wear Gucci, they're trying to come across as, well, maybe some people are rich, and that's why they buy Gucci. They're in that catalog of people. That's how they want to be seen, because they want to wear Gucci. And some people wear Batu because they want you to know that sneaker costs about 1.8, or how much does Batu cost? 1,000 last time I checked. Yeah, so they want you to know that it's a South African brand and it's this much. Everybody knows how much Batu is, so they want to be associated with that type of, so it tells a story. So you have to also tell a story. If you say, this is my brand, this is what my brand is all about, what is the story? Am I just buying it because you said, I don't know, man, local is lekker, and I'm like, oh, local is lekker, and then what? No, it's all. Then you have to have a story behind it to say this brand represents local brands coming to, I don't know, but something like that. But you have to sell a story. You're not selling your brand, you're selling your story. Okay, so after that, now you've got your logo and now you know what your brand stands for. Number 3, what you have to do is just get plain. You have to test it out, right? You have to get plain designs and plain. You can go back to Fiverr and get a designer if you don't know how to design, but if you already have your designs, that is great. Get plain t-shirts. Start with plain t-shirts, hoodies and caps, because that's easier. I still think for my brand, it makes so much business sense to keep to that. Obviously now we're going to move into manufacturing our own things, but for now it made sense. Like, it made us a lot of money because we could calculate if a t-shirt, we're buying a t-shirt for 50 bucks and then we printed it for 30 bucks and we sold it for 150, our turnover would be 130. yeah, I think my maths is right, it could be, but we were making about 130 to, like, we made 100% profit, if not more. So I've always said, if your design, if your whole t-shirt cost you 50 rand to make, you should make it 150, so you make 100 rand off from the 150. It makes so much sense. And the way that you're going to start is, please don't start with a bulk of orders of, like, now you've got t-shirts everywhere but you don't know if people are gonna buy it. What you're gonna do is choose 5 designs or 4 or 3 designs, but choose type of the designs that you're going to want on different t-shirts, and then different colors. Always choose 10, right? So you're gonna choose a white one, black one, a gray one, whatever colors that represent you or whatever, and then do different designs with different sizes. So 10 different designs of different sizes. It will cost you there about 500 to 1,000 rand, and then test it out. Like, get some of your friends to take pictures, get some of your friends to post on it, give it to some few people. I know you feel like you're losing money, but you're not, because the first few orders that you get from your friends is what is actually going to bring you more revenue to start making other t-shirts or other products and things like that. So think about it. So what you're going to do is, you got your logo, that's perfect. And then if you don't have so much of the money, what you can do is get the designer, whoever was designing your logo and your designs, just to give you a solid, just a picture frame. They can do these designers, and then you can post it on your social media, see how people react, try to get orders from them, and then now you can get that revenue to actually supply. So where do you get all of this, right? So on my description below, I'm gonna give you a Joburg address that is gray. Just when you get there, ask for gray. I'm giving you my content like proper, like I get all my stuff from there. Ask for gray, and gray will give you some of the best hoodies, the best t-shirts, plain on the stuff. If you're not from Joburg, from other places but from Joburg, on our website, the Pusher website, we'll have the caps, we'll have the tags. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so you're gonna have these tags over there that you can sew at the back of your shirts. They will be up there. I think it's like 100 for a certain price. And then these ones as well, the leather ones that you see mostly, you see it comes with that. Yeah, it comes with that. So it comes with the design. You can just design whatever design you want. Come on. There we go, focus. Yeah. So yeah. So, but for now, what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to take you around and show you what I do with my team and stuff like that. So go to the description below, or you can go to www.pusherclothing.co.za. Everything will be there for you if you are not in Joburg. If you are in Joburg, the address is below. Also comment and tell me how you guys, in the comment sections, tell me how far you guys are with your brand and what difficulties are you mostly having. And what do you think will be your biggest challenge of actually starting your clothing line? So 4 things that you have to do. Get your logo, that's the first thing. Second thing, has to have a meaning. Try to find out what it is, and always use these boards, guys, before you start. I always use these white boards like this, and I draw up like a story behind my clothing. And basically I say, okay, summer is coming, it's gonna be hot. What am I selling? What am I trying to sell? Who am I trying to sell to? Knowing my target. We'll get into the markets inside during the weeks that are coming of how to market it. Well, as soon as you have it, I would be so interested if you guys have started, and you are started, if you can send me some of your stuff on my Instagram page, which is over here. Just show me some of the stuff that you guys have started. What are you doing? How far are you? What is the, like, what do you need, and all of those things. If I have time, and you know what I'm saying, please forgive me, I'm not trying to be an a-hole. Sometimes I get a lot of inboxes and I can't see everything. So if I do have time, I will answer it, and I'll give you some few tips. So yeah, let's get into the video, and after this I'm going to show you what me and my team got into. We have a new range right now. It's called Survivor. It is selling like hotcakes for the people that's you know, we all survived this big pandemic, and which is a great shout out to every single person that went through depression, anxiety, and all of that, but still kept on hustling. It's better to be a hustler than to be a hater. Remember that. Alright, so let's get into it. Thank you for subscribing and liking. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday and every Sunday. So it's Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. We at it. Let's go check it out.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I think these are so dope. I love them a ton. Probably my favorite thing off of these packages. Quality is amazing. It doesn't feel like after 2 washes you have to toss it or make it your night dress or something. I really love these. I can't wait to wear them. I'll probably wear them the whole of this coming week. Yeah, so that's everything from Pusher Clothing and Pusher Press Play. The mixture box was fun. I'm really going to enjoy all of these things. Thank you so much for believing that I deserve, because I am deserving of just like a Korean guy at my age being like, hey, here's some free stuff. That's really cool. Yeah, and that's it for the unboxing. And remember, the link is in the description if you want any of this stuff. And also go check out BA's page here on YouTube. Is it a page? It's a channel. BA's YouTube channel. She's soaring high and she's doing amazing stuff. If you're into business, if you're into hustling, if you're into making money and saving money and being realistic about your money and e-commerce and all that kind of stuff, go on and check out her channel. And yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Shout out.
That was nice, yeah? That was fucking nice. Yo, that was nice. No, that's nice. Okay, I like, yo. Shout out to her, bruh. Let me just call her up and tell her she did a wonderful job. Yo, guys, so chilling with the boys. This is my business partner from all these things that I mentioned here, and this is the #1 fucking photographer.
Yes, sir.
Like in the VAR, like if you come to the
Yes,
VAR,
sir.
you don't use this guy. If you've been asking me about my pictures and everything,
Yes, sir. TM.
TM is your man. TM on
Alright.
Instagram, right?
Yeah, TM photographer.
Yo, I plugged you. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
One time.
Don't say no. I'm saying them. I plugged them. I'm not plugging you. You are amazing, dog. I'm plugging them to the source. I'm gonna call Tandona because she did such a fucking awesome job, and I think I wanna start paying for her reviews.
I think so too.
Ne?
Yeah.
I think I wanna start paying for her reviews because that can't be free, dog. Let's see if I can call her. Where do you call, Kyle? Instagram. Come on. Message. Yes. Don't you?
Nah.
Yeah. Video call. If she picks up, it'll be very interesting because we are recording. She's picking up. Yo! Yo, I'm chilling with my team. I'm just chilling with my team. We just watched a video, man. We're thinking of giving you a check, bruh. Fuck everything else, man. That was awesome. By the way, hint, we are recording, né?
Okay, cool, that's fine.
Yeah. So.
I'm driving.
Oh, Askisi, yeah, we can't see you, by the way. There we go. Hey. Let me turn my camera. There she is over there. I don't know if people can see her. What up? Yo, shout out, dog. Shout out. Yo, that was but you talented anyway, so you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. I would have there's a lot of shout outs that you did for me there. I like to be behind the scenes of everything, but thank you very much. So for
your work is incredible, it's amazing, and it speaks for itself. Like I don't even have to even shout it out.
Hey, look at you. Look at you telling me what you about, bruh. You are more amazing than me. But anyway, let's talk about this. So shout out for that. So what's gonna happen is that anything that you need from our side, please let us know. So we can send it to you personally. So it doesn't necessarily be a mystery box. Just look at the site, tell us what you would love, and we'll send it to you. And
oh my goodness, that's so dope! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I can't wait to
So shout out to that. Thank you very much. We'll let you know. We've got another unboxing with a few YouTubers, and then we'll just let you guys know how much influence you guys have. All right.
Roger that.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for everything. Yeah.
You too.
Cheers. Bye bye.
Sorry about that, Steven.
How do I?
Sorry about that. Driving while.
How am I? Good. All right. So we are off right now. We're actually gonna go to Joburg. We're waiting for one guy who is late to deliver videos and come to the shoot itself. So yeah, we've been waiting here for literally 20 minutes and I'm getting hurtful now. I don't know if maybe he's been trying to call me. Let's check. No, look, listen to the excuses, guys. ATM. So yeah, we're gonna go and record. Why do I look so tired? We're gonna go and shoot for our brand ambassadors and our clothing and stuff like that. I think that's him. Yeah. Hello. Go guy. Yeah? Kepagila outside Legends, come on, Mandela Square, outside it.
Mandela Square.
Hey, can do another guy. But I asked you where they do events, so what in yet? Okay, what's up YouTube? Okay, so we spoke about did we talk about it, right? Having a photo shoot, because we're actually not selling the clothes, but you're selling the message behind the clothes. So today we're actually with the boys, we are shooting the commercial and the pictures for Pusha in Joburg, North Cliff to be exact. And yeah, this is pretty much what's going on. We've got a photographer, TM photography on Instagram, and then Quentin Morake on Instagram, that's the brand ambassador. And then of course we've got our main man. I told you about TM. I'm sure you guys know about TM all the time. He's the guy that does my my posters and my video editing and video production. That's the guy. So yeah.
No. Listen, y'all. These kids want to act up in school, want to go to school and embarrass you, want to make like they ain't got no home training. So I told my son, don't go to school embarrass me no more. I'll take care of you, son. I give you anything you want. I discipline you. But you're going to embarrass me like this? No, so now I'm going to cut his hair, send him to school with a bald head. Don't embarrass me. I told him, don't embarrass me. No. I won't ever in my life ever humiliate my own DNA on a social media network. I seen a lot of parents do that, and it actually made me cry. Humiliation can cause suicide and depression. Come on, I'm 26 and I know better than that. Come on, y'all. I do not respect that. Everybody have their own opinion. The people that might get mad with this video is the people that probably already embarrassed their child. You can discipline your child in their room. Take something away from them. If they act up, well my sons, if they act
2020 was a hard year for most of us, but we made it out. As long as I live to hustle another day, smile. This is for the hustlers.
I'll never fall.
Go getters, the doctor, the nurse.
You can put me on the bench, I'm still on the ball.
Pusha Clothing.